Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Wednesday the 26th of July. I'm Nigel Croft. On the 29th of June we looked at the S&P-500 index. It had slipped back to support. However, I could see that the RSI was picking up momentum and I did expect a break into new high ground. Well, a week or 10 days later, that did happen. Took perhaps a bit longer than I expected, but we did move into new high ground. And here we are at the end of July, and the index is at a new all-time high. We're perhaps 450 points higher than we were at the end of June. What's going to happen now? Well, it all still looks good on the daily and the weekly. We're at an all-time high. We've got positive momentum. The moving averages are moving up. All very good. Perhaps slightly overextended on the daily on the moving averages. But some warning signs are starting to appear in the 4-hour charts. We'll see there that there's been a pattern of non-confirmations as we're reaching new highs on the index. The RSI is just drifting off. That's a warning sign. And also the 24-hour average needs to be held for this market not to consolidate. Let's look at those charts. So here we are on the daily, and you can see that we've moved into new high ground. I did the last video on the 29th of June, which was the day after this engulfing picture that we had on the candle, and we did expect an immediate follow through. That actually didn't happen, but it took a week and then we moved into new high ground again. Today's candle's very small, perhaps a bit of uncertainty, but it's early in the day, so there's no sign from that. From this chart, the moving averages gave the support that gave the push up, which was good. We're perhaps slightly overextended away from those moving averages, so a consolidation would be healthy. RSI, there's no warning signs coming from this daily. Still looks good, solid momentum, and is at 69.27. So still a positive indicator, and the MACD as well, still indicating solid upside momentum. The solid picture remains on this weekly chart as well. The weekly and the daily charts are looking very similar at the moment. Again, we're perhaps slightly overextended from the moving average, but they are all moving up, which is good. A consolidation back towards this moving average and let it catch up would be healthy. RSI and the MACD still positive. MACD just drifting sideways but at a high level. It's on this 4-hour chart where things start to get interesting. You can see that we've moved to new highs. However, look at this RSI. We had a non-confirmation back on the 21st of July. We've then gone to another high on the 25th of July, and the RSI had another non-confirmation. So we've had two non-confirmations on new highs. That is a warning sign. The RSI is drifting off. All it would need would be for this 24-hour average not to hold the market, and we'd soon fall back below the supports at 24.65 and then probably down towards the 24.50 level quite quickly. So keep your eye on this RSI. It is still above 50, indicating some positive momentum, 64.32, but it's these non-confirmations that are giving me a slight concerns at the moment. If we were to push on higher and this RSI ticks back up and gets back above the 68 level, then those non-confirmations are nullified, and then we can carry on moving into new high ground. So we're at a critical point on the S&P at the moment. Certainly wait to see how this develops. Looking at the support and resistance levels to watch, there's only the resistance at the all-time high. That's at 24.80 spot 4, with the supports coming in at the 20-day at 46.67 and the 50-day 34.24. So that's been TA for traders, having a look at the S&P-500 index. The key takeaways from this video are that overall it still looks okay with solid upside momentum, as I've said. However, on the 4-hour, you must keep an eye on the RSI. We've had non-confirmations there at least a couple of times. The 24-hour moving average is a key support level, and as I've said, possible non-confirmations. Many thanks for watching this video from TA for Traders. I hope you found it of interest. Please remember that these videos are for information only and are not meant as an investment recommendation. Thank you.